12 hours ago, 16 castaways were abandoned at Wissahickon Park, all at a crossroads in life. Now, only 5 remain. Ryan has been shot out of a cannon, leaving his mark on the game. After finding an idol in the first challenge and journeying to the past to speak with Jen, Ryan has asserted control throughout the entire game. But with multiple Final 3 alliances still in play, he must now choose where his real loyalty lies. Manfred has not shied away from playing a cutthroat and strategic game. His strategic control has drawn the ire of many, causing him to be seen as a big threat to win it all. And with the jury seeing him as the biggest threat, there's no doubt that he can win this game. The question is, can he get there? Paige has had her eyes open to opportunity since the moment she arrived. After grabbing the variance advantage in front of her tribe, she is positioned to make the biggest move in the game. And after going on the journey to the future, she has all the information needed to pull it off. Can she think big to secure her spot at the final tribal council? Sunshine. After a rocky and quiet start, Sunshine has embraced his persona as the tribe dad. War paint and snacks have endeared him and helped him build solid inroads with his tribe. And as the only player to know about Paige's variance advantage and Manfred's idol, he holds the power to lift their games up or sink them down. Gabe. As the only Roxborough tribe member left in the game, Gabe has been hanging on for his life. After feeling on the outs of his tribe, Gabe made deep inroads with the Fairmount tribe at the tribe swap. If Gabe wants to shock the world and win this game, he'll have to do the one thing he's done his entire life: survive. One of these 5 is about to be crowned the winner of Survivor Philadelphia Now or Never and take home the title of Sole Survivor.
All right, congratulations on making it to the final 5 of this game. You are one step closer to that $300 grand prize. Paige, I'll take back the immunity necklace. Immunity is back up for grabs at this critical final 5. This challenge is called Stepping Stones. For today's challenge, you will use 2 narrow blocks as stepping stones to maneuver your way across the field without touching the ground. If you fall off your blocks or you touch the ground with any part of your body, you will have to go back to the beginning and start again. The first player to make it across the field to the finish line with their 2 blocks will win immunity and be safe at tonight's Tribal Council. It could not be more important at this point. So everybody ready to get to your next challenge? All right, immunity is on the line. Survivors ready? Go! You gotta maneuver your way across one at a time. Manfred drops, Sunshine drops. Quick moves are not gonna get you anywhere in this challenge. It's about pacing and it's about balance. Gabe gotta start over. Ryan and Paige have yet to fall. Everybody else, the jitters are coming out. They're shaky. This challenge will require patience. Paige and Ryan currently in the lead. Sunshine moving his block and arm all at once. Ryan starting over. Sunshine still leading. Paige taking her time. Gabe struggling again. Sunshine trying to balance. Manfred takes another step. Paige got to step back. Ryan's got to go back. It's Manfred and Sunshine right now trying to stay balanced. One false move and you could be back to the start. Manfred going back. We got Sunshine out in the lead right now, trying not to fall off that block. When you get this far, you do not want to give up that progress. Everybody else trying to manage. Sunshine slowly moving his way toward that immunity. Bit by bit. Gabe starting over, Ryan starting over. Paige and Manfred are onto it, but Sunshine has continued to move. Can he get all the way across? Sunshine maneuvering his way. It would be a shame if he had to give up his progress now. He's getting close. Just got to get those blocks up to the purple line. He can step over, and Sunshine wins immunity. Guaranteed spot in the final four. Sunshine safe tonight, cannot be voted out. One of the four of you will be. You guys can head back to camp. I will see you tonight at Tribal Council.
I've always like wanted to go against the best, like, because if you're gonna win against the people that are like the biggest competition, and they all have really good stories, but only time will tell. This one's gonna be a good one, I think.
Look, when I lost the challenge, all I could think of was my challenge performance had been very mid. That's all I can say. I've been climbing every challenge, though. I'm actually kind of salty. I had mid performance after mid performance.
That was just hard.
That was just hard.
That was just real hard. All right, hey guys,
Because the first
one.
Is this just us five, though?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're the final three.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Okay.
So I have a final three with both Gabe and Sunshine, as well as Ryan and Paige. So I'm definitely feeling in the middle, but now is the time to make a move because I have an idol. She has an advantage, and she just went on a journey.
What's her advantage?
I don't know. Do you know? Who told you she had an advantage?
I saw it.
You saw it?
Oh, you did?
She has a secret event. I have no idea what it is, but it scares me.
I'm the only one that knows about it.
Oh, really?
I have a final three with Ryan and Gabe. I have a final three with Manfred and Gabe. I don't have anything with Paige, but Paige has those advantages, and she can play it tonight. And getting her out right now would be the wrong boat.
Tell me a name and I'll go whoever.
I think we have to take Ryan.
I think his is one of the best scores at the moment.
Dude's a beast.
Yeah.
Dude's a freaking beast.
Yeah, we have to take him out. We have to take Paige out.
Okay, and then us three?
When we got back here, I mean, once again, people are like, this was my whole plan. People were gonna start turning on each other, and if I can just stay in the middle, choose which side I want to go to, I think I got a good chance of winning in the end. It's just, are they gonna pick up that I'm a threat? I don't know.
Do we see Paige first or do we see
Ryan.
Absolutely, because Paige can stop the vote and have this revote. She holds the power to like do a revote. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Like, I honestly don't know what is the best move, because this move right here determines where I stand the next round.
I have no idea what her advantage is.
If we do that, so why don't we just vote for Paige, have her use her thing, and then just revote for her. I gotta figure out like which relationships I feel are the best come the next vote. I don't want to see my first vote and have it be my votes out of the game at Final Four.
If I decided to take the risk and I risked my vote.
Okay.
I kept my vote because I chose what I earned.
Yep.
I got to get a message from the jury. I'm convinced this is a strong player. I lied about what I went to get in the urn. I told them the urn told me Manfred was the biggest threat. that's not what it said. It said that I needed to make a move, so this is what I'm doing. We have to sleep now. But I'm telling you right now, I don't plan. You have to sleep it, okay? Because otherwise, it'll happen. But tonight is the last night to use my advantage. So I'm obviously going to use it to my advantage and make a really big move. Basically, everybody goes and votes, and then Alex will come back and ask if anybody has an idol, they can play it.
All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now is the last night that you can do so.
And then he'll open the urn and the advantage will be inside, and it'll force everybody to revote for someone we didn't vote for the first time. So it's a little dangerous because that could put votes on me. So it's a risky move, but I have to do it. But there's going to be 2 votes. The first vote you are going to vote for me.
Right now?
Just listen to me. I pulled everybody aside and I told them what to do. I'm gonna use the advantage, so I'm gonna tell everybody to vote for Gabe first. I'm gonna switch up the votes, and then they're gonna have to vote for Manfred. It's going to be 2 votes. Alex is gonna get the urn, and that's not gonna count. So you're gonna vote Gabe first time. The second time, you're gonna vote Manfred. Okay?
Right now, as far as I know, there's going to be 2 votes. I'm going to throw a decoy vote to Gabe, and then if we come back and it's a legitimate vote, I'm going to be knocking out Manfred simply because I think he has a great chance to win this game.
Good?
It's you and me, right?
It's you and me. I'm telling you the truth, I swear. I need you to trust me because I have all the information right now.
You and me. Let's get there. This is going to be the craziest vote of the season, without question. Final 5 is going to be an absolute banger of a vote. This is still final 3, right? Manfred is a huge threat to win this game, and the fact that Paige said that, Paige said that the jury thinks that Manfred is the biggest threat to win this game. I just don't believe that. If these people are smart, they will vote me out right now. Right now. I just don't think they will. This is just the thing that I'm most nervous about. Like, endgame jury gets everything. I feel like it might be easier to sit next to Paige in the end.
That freaking Ryan said between, like, the final 3 was supposed to be me, Ryan, and Sunshine, and then he says between the 3 of us, I think Paige might be better to sit with. Well, if Paige is better to sit with, then that means one of us isn't in your final plan. So now which one is it?
I went there, I had 2 options, 2 urns. I chose to choose one and take the risk. I risked losing my vote, but I got the right one. So I got information from the jury. So they think the strongest vote is Ryan. So we're gonna vote Ryan.
I'm done. It's between Paige and Ryan tonight, actually. Paige is turning on Ryan because she got information from the jury that Ryan is the biggest threat right now to win the game. So I'm taking out Ryan. And I'm going to use my idol to save Paige. So a little bit of jury management. I got to make moves, and I have the idol, so...
Because he will beat us.
Yes, I'm done.
That's okay?
Yeah, that's okay with me.
Alright. Manfred is probably my biggest alliance next to Ryan. I think they both think they're my number 1, but I think Manfred is a little too dangerous, and I think that the jury will see him as a threat over me, or think that he's a better player. He has more on his resume. There are going to be 2 votes. I know that's confusing too, but I need you to hear me. The first vote, you're going to vote Gabe. The second vote, you're going to vote Manfred.
These are all people that I've strategized with all day, and now we're going against each other. Like, these are the 5 that, like, I haven't written down any of these 5 people's names all day. I'm valued to each and every one of these 4 people that are left, but it's whose trust am I about to burn right now?
Do you want to talk tonight? Alright, we'll be back soon.
The first vote, you're going to vote for Ryan.
Okay.
Because that's what Manfred thinks.
Okay.
The second vote, you're going to vote for Manfred.
Okay.
I hope it all works out. It was a little confusing and hard to try and tell people what to do. I think everybody's going to do what I want them to. Manfred thinks it's Ryan. Gabe thinks the first vote is Ryan. So I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't come to bite me in the ass again.
I don't know.
You know, my whole life I've kind of felt like the David and Goliath's clothing. I felt like somebody who was, looked at as somebody who has like all these things like put together, but behind the scenes, you know, everybody's got struggles. And Alex said it the second we got here at the marooning today, that this is a crossroads of where we're all at in our lives. I think I'm at a point in my life. I have a lot of good experience. I have a lot of good mechanisms of creating relationships with people. I think now's the time for me to win Survivor Philadelphia Season 3, and it's going to happen soon.
Major League. I think we just get a vibe, a tribal.
Paige is going for Ryan.
Yeah. Manfred wants to make a move. Paige, Ryan, and Sunshine are going to stick together, but those three are tight, so it's like Ryan and Sunshine said they want me in final 3. Do I really think they're going to take Paige out at 4? Maybe. I mean, she's been nice. She hasn't really stepped on anyone's toes.
If that's what you want, then it has to be me and either Ryan or Sunshine in the final 3. So you gotta decide which one you want to sit with.
I'm taking Sunshine.
You want
Ryan
to
is direct.
So do I really want to chop off Manfred when he wants to work with me? But at the end of the day, I don't think Paige isn't flipping. So what are 2 votes going to do?
We're all going with Paige. Decently. Okay, we're good.
Okay, you have an ant on your forehead.
Oh my gosh, I'm like sweating so much.
You're good.
I mean, in an ideal world, me, Paige, and Manfred team up and we take out Ryan. That's the ideal world, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Paige is solid with the 2 guys. Manfred is kind of on the outs of the 4. He wants to use me. They want to scoop me into their 4. Look, if I win the final tribal after putting up mid performances, it's going to be a riot. So I think my best move is just to hope that I can pull a performance out at final 4 and let's send Manfred home tonight.
If my plan works, I hope that everybody doesn't see me as too much of a risk and vote me out from the final 3. I'm hoping that Ryan is really being truthful when he's saying he wants to bring me to the end.
This is overwhelming. I'm by myself right now.
I think he thinks he can beat me, but after this, I don't think he can.
So this is to all my friends. Don't go breaking my heart. Dun, 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 dun. I wouldn't if I tried. I just don't want them to break my heart. That's all. My heart's invested in them. I think theirs are invested in mine. I know.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. All right, we are down to our final 5. I can see the looks in your eyes. You all want this. You want this bad. You all want to get to that final tribal council to plead your case in front of the jury as to why you deserve to win Survivor Philadelphia Season 3. So Gabe, I'll start with you. You've been hanging on, it seems, by limb. So do you see hope tonight?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I say this every time. You always want to have hope. It's 5. Again, I'm the easy vote. I mean, my whole pitch when I got to these guys is, yo, just take me out of 5. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you wanted to do, that's what you wanted to do. But I can only hang on to the little hope that I have.
Paige, is it time for a safe move, or is it time to turn the game on its head in the end game?
I don't know. It's really hard to make that decision. As much as it looks easy when you're watching it and you're like screaming at the TV, make the move. And when you're sitting here, it's just like, you just get like nervous about it. So.
What is the confliction there that you're feeling?
Just like who I trust and who I feel like might turn on me. I don't know.
Sunshine, what do you vouch for tonight with the immunity necklace? Safety, safe move, or risk?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm just happy that like I can't be written down because it's gonna be chaos. Like,
You think this round's gonna be crazy?
Hell yeah! Like, I just feel like it's gonna be a wild ride right here, all the way throughout. Like, and like this is the top of the iceberg. Like, it's about to get like.
Manfred, are we at the top of a roller coaster now, looking down, about to free fall?
Absolutely, it is so scary because we're the 5 who had a thing from the beginning. We had an alliance and we stuck to it throughout the whole entire game. And now it's scary because we want to think about who we want to sit next to at the final 3 and who are the big threats and how can we eliminate them. So my name's been thrown out there a lot, so I'm definitely feeling the pressure tonight.
All right, we're at the cusp of the roller coaster. We're about to head down. The question is, what's gonna happen when we go over that cliff? We're gonna find out tonight because it is time to vote. Manfred, you're up first.
I don't know. This is the plan we had before, but then it changed last minute, but I don't think I can do anything about it. my day one. I'm so sorry, but I think they're coming for me, so I'm gonna take you out first.
It's not the name that I want to write down, but I think that you're going to be seeing me again this voting period.
This is the hardest vote without question. I have to put all my trust in Paige right now. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but moves will always hurt me. I don't even know if this vote's gonna count. Whatever's about to happen is probably about to be crazy. Once again, brother, glad we made it here together. All love.
Thought the vote was gonna go one way, but last second, someone pulled me aside and said your name, so I'm sorry. I just want to make it to 4.
Let's shake things up a little bit.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now is the last night that you can do so.
Bro, you put it in my bag.
Found it. I don't feel confident about tonight's vote, and this is the last time I can use it, so I'm using it for myself.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Manfred tonight will not count. I will read the votes. Variance has been caused at this tribal council. Variance has been caused at this tribal council. This advantage rewinds time in the game, forcing all players to immediately re-vote for someone that they did not just vote for. There will be no discussion. So Manfred, you can take the urn and cast your vote.
Oh my gosh, I knew she had an advantage, but that is insane. Thank goodness I played my idol on myself.
This shit's funny. I hope karma finds her in the butt.
My goodness. These votes just keep getting harder and harder. Paige, I just had to trust you. I did trust you, but Manfred is safe, and I'm sorry, but you're not.
So now I can't vote for who I just voted for. Sucks. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, I will read the votes. again. First vote, Paige. That's 1 vote, Paige. Ryan. That's 1 vote, Paige, 1 vote, Ryan. Paige. That's 2 votes, Paige, 1 vote, Ryan. Ryan. We're tied. 2 votes, Ryan, 2 votes, Paige, 1 vote left. Next person voted out of Survivor Philadelphia Now or Never is Ryan. Ryan, that's enough. Need to bring me your torch. Ryan, tonight, the game has spoken. Time for you to go. All right, you have arrived at your final 4. Get ready for your next immunity challenge because this game never stops. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Have a good night.
The game has spoken. I was in a phenomenal position to win this game. That twist, forcing everybody to kind of switch their vote, considering both Sunshine and Manfred were safe there. There's a lot going on, but I got. Hungry dogs run fast. I was really, really hungry today. I couldn't run fast enough. I couldn't outrun the game. The game caught up to me, but no ill will. It's all love. I would really like to see at this point Paige take it home. I played really hard. I played with my heart, with my head, with my gut. I played with every fiber of my being. I really loved playing alongside the people. This cast was so phenomenal. We played so hard, and Survivor Philly Season 3 forever.
We have arrived at our final 4. We're seeing more shadows. The sun is starting to set out here in Philadelphia. This is the biggest challenge of the game to this point. Sunshine, I'll take back the immunity necklace. Immunity is back up for grabs at this all-important final 4. Ready to get to the challenge? This challenge is called Balance on the Line. For today's challenge, you will balance thin wooden blocks between 2 small handles with your arms fully outstretched. At regular intervals, more blocks will be added to increase the tension and make it more difficult for you to hold. If your blocks fall, you will be eliminated from the challenge. The last person standing will win immunity, guaranteed spot in the final 3. Big enough stakes? All of the stakes today. All right, we'll draw for spots. Get it on. All right, you are all in place for this final 4 challenge. I'm gonna count you in. You can all lift your blocks. 5, 4, 3, fully outstretched. 2, 1. This challenge is on. This challenge is pure endurance and strength. Do you have what it takes to guarantee your spot in the final 3? Your minds are racing with all the things that have happened today, all the blind sides, all the backstabbing. But you gotta stay right here, right now, in this moment, in this park in Philadelphia to win this challenge. 1 minute remaining in this round. Everybody looking solid. Nobody wants to be the first one to drop. For the first time all day, this park is completely silent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's safe. You can put down your blocks. Moving on to the next round. All right, I'm gonna count you in again as you lift your blocks up. 5, 4, arms fully outstretched. 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on. Round 2, 4 blocks added in to your stack. We got 4 hard game players all focusing on this moment to try to guarantee a spot in the final 3. This is about the point where it's gonna start to hurt. You're probably feeling it in your arms. You might be feeling it in your mind, but you can't drop. 1 minute remaining in this round. This is as much physical as it is mental. How bad do you want it? You came to this park to play today. This is your chance. 15 seconds left in this round. Everybody's looking around, seeing if, are they in as much pain as I am? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's safe, you can drop your blocks. Moving on to the final round. All right, everybody's gonna lift their blocks up. I'm gonna count you in. 5, 4, 3, fully outstretched. 2, 1. This challenge is on. We will go until we have a winner. Arms fully outstretched. You're putting it all on the line right now to win that immunity, guaranteed spot at the final 3 in this game. The pain is compounding from those first 2 rounds. It's hard to see it on the screen, but you can feel it in your arms, in your body. It's the whole day compounding on itself. You've been through so much in this journey. You don't want to give it up now. You got to fight through the pain today. That's what survivors do. Sunshine looking over, seeing how his competition is doing, obviously struggling, pacing back and forth. Anything you can do to distract yourself from that pain can just give you the slightest bit of relief in this challenge. Because you don't know how much time your opponents have left. They may be seconds away from dropping. Gabe trying to hold on. You gotta fight through that pain. It just takes one loss of focus, one slip, and this entire challenge, and potentially your entire game, can come crashing down. Because it's now or never. It really is. Sunshine drops out of the challenge. No shot at immunity, and we are down to 3. Paige, Gabe, and Manfred. Fighting for immunity. You've been fighting for nearly 10 minutes in this challenge. This is an extraordinary performance for 3 extraordinary players. Paige taking a look over. Gabe raising his head, trying to fight through the pain. He's giving it all he's got today. Gabe starting to shake. Gabe trying to hold on. Paige drops. Paige is out, and we have a showdown. Manfred and Gabe for final 4 immunity. They're face to face, facing off in this challenge. One of them's gonna be safe, one of them might be gone. This late in the game, there's nothing to save you except for this necklace. No idols, no advantages, it's all on the line right now. Both players clearly in pain, trying to outlast the other. This could be the game on the line, right here, right now. When you come to Survivor Philadelphia, you want to challenge yourself. You want to put it all out there and see what you're made of. You are finding that out in this moment. Sweat pouring down. You can see it on their faces. They want this to be over badly. Whatever you need to tell yourself in this moment to stay intact. You can do this. You can fight through this. Manfred drops. Gabe wins Final Four immunity, guaranteed spot in the final 3 of this game. All right, that was the longest challenge in Survivor Philadelphia history. You guys put it all on the line. Manfred, you were so close. What's the feeling? You put all that you had into that.
I really want to win. So close.
All 4 of you should be extremely proud of pushing yourself to the absolute limits. That's what Survivor's about. Gabe, you outlasted everybody else. Guaranteed spot in the final 3 of this game. How are you feeling?
I can't even put into words what I feel. It's just insane. I've been mid-challenge performance this whole time, so to pull it out right here is actually insane.
All right, come grab your immunity. Gabe, safe at tonight's Tribal Council. You will not be going home. One of the 3 of you will be. I'm gonna give you guys some time to head back to camp and talk it over. I will see you all tonight at Tribal Council.
Final Four with the immunity necklace around me. That is insane. I cannot even put into words what I'm feeling. And I don't even know what the question was, but that's where we are. That's where we're at.
It'd be better to have that necklace around my neck at the moment, to be honest with you. But I'm happy that Gabe has it because that's a good story for him.
I love him, but the jury loves him more.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Did you saw when he played the idol, and they all cheered. Not a single person didn't cheer. The way the jury pretty much stood up, applause, and cheered. The way when Manfred played his idol, that tells me all I need to know that he's got to go. If we take him, then we're cooked.
And you know,
he has to go. He has to go here.
When he pulled out that idol, they all kind of went wild and all hyped up for him. He played it correctly. In that aspect, got out Ryan, who was more considered one of the big boys in the yard. So there's a lot to consider with this boot.
It's a final 2 though, right?
It is?
Yeah, because you notice how he didn't say, you notice how he didn't say, this is the final challenge. I think it's final 2. I don't think it's final 3. He never said final challenge. He never said plead your case to the jury. They're very deliberate about their words. He said you're in the final 3, but he never said final tribal.
Yeah.
He only said final 3, so it's a final 2. So the fact that you left that out, I'm already gearing up. Who do I want to sit next to again? I think my best bet is Paige. And the only thing is Paige, she hasn't stepped on anyone's toes. She's super nice, you know what I'm saying? So. Do you all want to take turns to talk to each other? Yeah.
So I'm really proud of myself. I feel like I lasted a lot longer than I thought I would. I gave it my all, and I just feel like I'm really proud for how long I lasted in that challenge. Getting down to the final 4, it's really emotional. I didn't think I would get this emotional, but I feel like it's either me or Manfred. I'm voting Manfred because he is the biggest threat. He's my best friend here, but he's the biggest threat. It's Survivor. It's not best friend at Island. Who voted for me last time?
I'll be honest, it was me.
Okay.
Yep.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yep. Because he was saying that Manfred was just like, oh, I'm gonna use my idol, blah blah blah. Because he found that right before
I need Sunshine on my side, and I think I built trust with him because he was the only one who knew about my advantage.
I knew that you had all
never
this
went
stuff
against
too.
you.
So
Yeah, I know, and it was me. I only told you. You're the only person that ever knew about that.
that was crazy. I'm just like, yo, check out the snap real fast.
But we have to.
100.
We have to.
100%.
Because if we don't get him out,
He's gonna win again.
he's going to win.
Yeah, he's gonna win the whole
He's
entire
going to
game.
win.
Like,
Is Gabe on board?
yeah, he's 100% because Gabe's the one that just said
They're
that.
gonna
Like,
try and vote me out.
'cause-
I think Gabe wants to be with me. He thinks there's gonna be a final 2, not a final 3, and he wants it to be me. That's what he told me. So if there is, I think he was telling me the truth, but I'm gonna write down Manfred. I feel like it's gonna either be me or him. I guess we'll see.
you mean Gabe has it still like for your solid final 3. Like,
Yeah, I'm down with that. Paige scares me. I think people see me as a threat, and I think like Paige is kind of downplaying it with me.
she masterminded that one round that she's like, oh yeah, vote for Gabe. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. Because I thought, yeah.
I know she was gunning for me last tribal. Honestly, that was brilliant, so thank goodness I had the idol. I wasn't gonna use it on myself originally, but
She's a pretty like, right,
she's
so
gone under the radar.
she's the last female left. Most of the jury
That's
is
what I'm scared
females.
about.
Like, she's well educated too.
Yeah, she's like relationships too.
She's put in a lot of work with relationships. That was a smart play on her.
You know she wrote your name down?
Yeah, she wrote it, crossed it out, and wrote Ryan. Yeah.
Because she realized she can vote for me.
Yep. Yeah, no, I saw that. So that 100% with these 2 eyes. I find myself in a sticky predicament because it looks like I've been goated here. So I gotta like, if I do make it into the finals, I gotta open up everyone's eyes to like what I did and like how I played like kind of behind the radar. I just think that like it's gonna be a battle.
So, you want to shoot me? What you talking about? It's a final 2, and that. Please take me. Like, I told them all. I told each of them that I think it's a final 2. I was honest with all of them, and then I honestly did what I've done every single round, which is tell me a name, and I will vote with you. Because most of the time, anyone but me works, but when people are throwing names out, it's like, okay, I can go that way. Okay, I can go that way. It's been strategic, like which middle I want to go to. Because obviously, I'm gonna need to win again. I'm gonna be an easy 3 take out. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 take out.
Gabe and Sunshine, I look forward to sitting with at the end. I think I've made more plays than them, and they have been on the right side of vote just like I have been, but I think I have been a stronger player and that I have taken on a lot of heat, and I'm still here, and I took out people who are throwing my name out there.
And Paige and Sunshine.
I'm voting for Paige, and Gabe and Sunshine seem to be on the same page with me. It's scary because I know Paige is probably throwing my name out, but I think I did all I could.
I hope that this vote I don't get any votes because then it will solidify that I played a perfect game with no votes casted against me.
They're gonna try and get me out, but he's
100% I'm not writing your name down.
Okay. Alright, and I appreciate your honesty. I
swear
do trust you right
everything.
now.
It's a lot to take in.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. All right, so we are coming from an extremely emotional challenge today. Everybody put it all on the line. You all should be so proud of pushing yourselves. That's what we're all here to do today. Gabe, you pulled out the win. So did you have people coming to you? Did you do one-on-one conversations to try to figure out who is going home in this vote?
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 of us left, so we all just did the typical, let's just everyone have a conversation with everyone, see where everyone's at, and move accordingly.
And what are you basing your vote off tonight?
Honestly, I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, I've literally just taken it round by round. I feel like everyone who's talked to me kind of knows it's just like, just tell me who you want. As long as it's not me, I'm good. And you know, I guess that's how far I've gotten this far. But at the end of the day, like I have no idea.
Paige, you had a reaction to that. So what's your approach to this vote?
I mean, this is crunch time. It's now or never, and you have to take out who you don't think you would beat.
So your options tonight to vote for Sunshine or Manfred. How do you make that decision?
Based on everybody's resume. You know, we all have things we put on our resume, and who I feel like maybe built the best connections with people in the jury, and who I want sitting next to me at the end.
All right, and finally, Manfred, if you dropping today and losing everything is the thing that sends you out of this game, what's the feeling?
I think that's why I got so emotional earlier, because I knew it could be me, and to know that it could have been seconds away from me wearing that immunity necklace. I mean, this is a dream come true for all of us, and it's just amazing that I made it this far. I did as much as I could, and I kept telling myself that I couldn't give up, that I had to win that immunity necklace, because that was the only way to guarantee myself into the final 3. It's scary now because I don't know how the votes are gonna go. So it's scary, but I feel like I can be happy with how I played this game, and I can look back on it and be proud. So this was definitely an experience I'll never forget.
All right, we got 4 dreams, all looking to come true. One of them's gonna be cut short tonight. It is time to vote. Manfred, you're up first.
I'm sorry you're day 1. I know you're trying to take me out, and I can't let that happen. I have to win this game. Love you.
Tonight, it's either me or Manfred. Manfred, you're my best friend in this game. I'm really sorry that I can't bring you to the final 3. I love you. It's been an honor.
This is the first time casting a vote actually safe, which is unreal. Great game. Add me on Instagram.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Manfred. It's 1 vote, Manfred. Paige. It's 1 vote, Manfred, 1 vote, Paige. Manfred. That's 2 votes, Manfred, 1 vote, Paige, 1 vote left. Next person voted out of Survivor Philadelphia, now or never, is Manfred. Manfred, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Manfred, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. All right, you have arrived at the final 3 of this game. Now, in the middle of this game, you had a now or never moment where all 16 players competed in one epic challenge, and I said that the outcome of that challenge would dictate the future of this game. And so what Amir may not have known when he dropped out, ensuring that a Sands of Time player did not return to the game, is he opened the door for extra time, pushing this game into overtime, which means we are going from a final 3 to a final 2. 1 more of you will be joining the jury, 2 of you will be facing it to try to plead your case for why you deserve the title of sole survivor. So your next challenge awaits. Grab your torches, head back to camp.
It was too much of a threat, and they weren't confident against winning against me, so I would have done the same exact thing. I think that's why I got emotional when I lost that immunity challenge, because I knew it was going to be me. They did not want to take me to the final. Well played, love them all. I'm proud of the game I played, and I'm happy that they saw me as a threat. I wouldn't have it any other way. This game has definitely affected how I think of myself. I think that's probably one of the biggest things I've ever struggled with. Just always feeling I'm not enough. And to be able to create the relationships that I did today that carried me this far, I'll never forget that. All the times that I tell myself that I am capable, I can actually believe it now. I just feel so proud of the game I played, and the fact that I feel seen, it's more than anything else that this could have given me.
All right, you have arrived at your final immunity challenge. Sunshine, Gabe, and Paige, one of you is going to take home the necklace. One of you is going to have the sole vote on who you want to take with you to the final 2 of this game to face the jury. So Gabe, I'll take back the necklace for the final time. For the final time, immunity is back up for grabs. For your final challenge of the game, this challenge is called Cube Crisis. Today's challenge is extremely simple, yet extremely frustrating. In order to win this final immunity challenge, guarantee your spot in front of the jury, all you need to do is have the determination and the patience to assemble a 3-dimensional cube puzzle that only fits together one way. The first person to complete the puzzle and form a cube will win immunity, guaranteed spot at the final tribal council. It's time to put it all on the line. Are you guys ready for your most important challenge yet? All right, we'll draw for spots. We'll get it on.
Do you guys mind if I keep flipping? I just want to do this for my voice shot.
You're putting it all on the line one final time. Survivors ready? Go! This cube puzzle only fits together in one way. It's a game of trial and error, and it's a game of determination. Can you prevent yourself from getting frustrated long enough to find the correct configuration? You've been waiting for this moment right here, right now, to put it all on the line. It really is now or never today. This puzzle is going to come together fast. Somebody's going to think, I'm out of this, but suddenly they're back in it. Before you know it, they've got the immunity necklace around their neck. You made it through this game, so you can make it through this challenge. You just got to find the correlations, put those blocks together, lock your game in. Paige onto her 3rd level, Sunshine's on his 3rd level. You think you have it, and then it all falls apart. You think you've tried every configuration, and then you find a new one. This piece fits here. This piece fits here. How does it all come together? Sunshine building a nice foundation. He's trying to lock in his last few pieces. It's those last few that just won't go in. Paige taking a step back to reset, trying to reconfigure to solve this puzzle. Sunshine again with 3 layers, trying to fit that last piece in. This game has required you to be calm under pressure, making game-changing decisions, putting your game on the line. This is no different. You need to stay focused, you need to stay in the present, in this moment, to solve this puzzle. It's gonna come together just like that for somebody, their guaranteed spot at the final tribal council.
Got it.
Sunshine thinks he's got it. Sunshine wins final immunity. Guaranteed spot in the final 2. Come on over. You got it when you needed it. Safe at tonight's tribal council. You will face the jury and you will choose who sits next to you at that final tribal council. All right, we are going to head to tribal council where Sunshine, you have a big decision to make. Will you take Paige or Gabe to the final 2 to face the jury? I will see you tonight for the all-important decision.
The whole day I was thinking that like I was gonna be like the first vote. I'm just shocked to be here, like at the final 2. For you, Sean Zeno, it feels amazing. Still haven't seen my name all day. Hoping that I see it in a little bit.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. All right, we have arrived at our final 3 tribal council. Sunshine, today, you solved the puzzle. You guaranteed your spot at the final tribal council to pitch your case in front of the jury. You have a big decision to make right here, right now. You will be the sole vote to vote out either Gabe or Paige tonight, choosing who you want to go to the final 2 with. So, how are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling wild, like, so I asked these 2 if I could choose the color purple. Purple is just a color that, like, it's an emotional attachment to me. Like, one of my best friends, Sean, like, when I tried out for Survivor, like, 6 or 7 times, he always took me to tryouts and everything like that. He passed away a few years ago, 5 years ago, and purple was his favorite color. And I asked these guys, I was like, yo, I gotta do this for Sean, like, I wanna wear the color purple, like, over there. So I dedicated that challenge to him, and man, that just felt so good, man. It was so raw, like, I don't know, like, I didn't know that, like, I would get, like, emotional like this, because I got alligator skin, and, like, I don't cry, like, and this is just, it's just an amazing feeling.
So Paige, Sunshine is safe. What is your pitch to Sunshine of why you deserve that spot at the final tribal council?
Yeah, well, I think Gabe has a hell of a story. He was the underdog. Everybody loves an underdog the whole time. You know, he pulled out immunity when he needed it most, when we were planning on voting him out. And for me and you, we have the same story. Like, we have been together the whole time, and my story against yours, it's the same. Your story against Gabe's got a hell of a story. He was the underdog that made it.
All right, so Gabe, why do you deserve that spot at the final tribal council?
I mean, she says I'm an underdog. I honestly think I'm a GOAT. You know, I feel like I played behind this whole time. I feel like the people on the jury might not like me. You know, from the get-go, I tried to work with all the purple, and I think one by one they tried to vote me out. And so when I went to the green tribe, it was more so like, look, you guys are giving me good vibes. I wasn't getting the greatest vibes over on the other side. So I feel like there might be animosity. They might not even want to vote for me. They might not even want to see me sitting here. So I think you got to think about everything.
All right, Sunshine, are you ready to go make your decision? All right, the biggest decision of the game. You're putting it all on the line with this final vote. It is time to vote. Sunshine, you can go cast your vote.
Tom's been on my good side today. This vote that I'm doing, I had it made up before tribal council was established. I've had this one made up for a while. That was not smooth. Here, we'll do one of these.
All right, I'll go get the vote. All right, I will read the vote. The last person voted out of Survivor Philadelphia Now or Never, and the 9th member of our jury is Paige. Paige, you can grab your torch. Paige, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. All right, Gabe, Sunshine, you have gone as far as you can go in this game. Tomorrow night, you will face the jury where they will decide who earns the title of sole survivor for Survivor Philadelphia Season 3. You can grab your torches, head back to camp.
Good job, boys.
I feel like Sunshine made a good move. I feel like I was a threat to win the game. It was really me and him. He was somebody I could trust and I respect his decision. So I'm most proud of being the only girl in the final 5. I just feel like women have such a hard time in this world. And it was hard to vote out fellow girls and women. But I feel like I showed my strength. And I showed that I have a place here. I feel really powerful today. I feel really smart, and I'm really proud. I just want to say that this was the best experience. Everybody was so awesome. I made great friends, and I'm really proud of Sunshine and Gabe.
You play with the hand you're dealt with. That's it. It wasn't my choice that my allies were getting voted out. It's just how the game was playing. Everyone wants to play from the front. Everyone wants to be in charge of everyone vote, but you have to play with the hand that is dealt with you. And I feel like I did that as best as I could.
Gabe, he has an amazing story. Like, from the bottom, going to every single tribal, and then being able to get himself into an alliance of 5 all the way to the end, and now making it to the final 2. That is just insane. That's amazing.
I'm an anxiety-ridden person. That's always the person I've been. I've always just been like, people don't like me. Like, I just really feel like people will write me off. And so the fact that it kind of happened at the start and I was able to just find my footing and find people that actually were vibing with me and use those vibes to my advantage, and the fact that I pulled all that off is actually insane.
I think Gabe has an amazing story. Gabe was an underdog in a game where you went home if you worked with purple.
A lot of people have been really underestimating Gabe's game and have been calling him a goat, and he's sort of perceived as this person who hasn't really been doing that much. But Gabe has been playing this game since the moment he got here. He is someone who you would look at just based on his appearance like, oh, he's not that much of a threat. But Gabe really kicked ass, and I'm leaning towards voting for Gabe, and I really hope that Gabe can sell this jury.
I never thought that I'd be sitting right here, whatever time we are. Like the whole entire trip down, I thought that I was gonna be like one of the first few boots. Like that was my biggest fear. I think it's all gonna depend on the questions that are asked and how well Gabe answers his part.
Sunshine? Tribe dead. He brought face paint. He was like in the cut the whole time and he stayed below the radar. And now look, so he's got some skills.
To us, we kind of view Sunshine as someone that was under Ryan's wing and didn't really have a lot of agency in the game and just moved with the numbers, which is in a lot of ways less impressive than someone who found a crack in a wall that none of us could find and we were like systematically eliminated.
I want Sunshine to win with my heart, but I want Gabe to win with my head. And it's the toughest thing in the world because that's 2/3 of my final 3 right there, of our final 3 that we planned for each other.
The best strategy is to come in with no strategy. Like, have simple things that you want as your go-to, such as the face paint, like the food, to like boost up the morale of them. But like from there, like just read the crowd, read the room, like and try to run off of it.
Honestly, I'm most proud of my freaking immunity win because, I mean, Paige said it. It was probably going to be me. I haven't showed up, but when it needed it, I did it. And I've literally lost 70 pounds in the past year, and it's just been going to the gym. Just gym and diet. So the fact that I could just like lock in and think about all the freaking work that I put in this past year and it helped me get here is actually freaking insane. So that's what I'm most proud of.
It's going to be a battle to the finish, and the answers that are given to us at this final tribal council will 200% sway our jury in favor of who's going to win this game.
All right, we have arrived at our final tribal council. Sunshine, Gabe, one of you is about to be crowned the third champion of Survivor Philadelphia. Jury has prepared a series of questions for you. They will be asking you to elaborate on your game, prove to them why you deserve the title tonight. All right, Amir, as the first member of the jury, you're up first.
So first I want to say I'm very proud of both of you. I wish I was sitting there, but unfortunately I'm not, and I'm very, very proud that you guys are sitting there, and I'm very, very happy for you guys. Gabe, my question to you, what sets your game apart from Sunshine's, and really everybody sets your game apart from the underdog?
So honestly feel like, you know, we talked about underdog narrative. I feel like my game has been more about like what I do in real life, which is I'm a private investigator. I know I do surveillance for a living, so my whole job is just sitting back, watching, observing, analyzing, seeing who's bonded with who, seeing who's like connecting, and then moving accordingly based on who I actually think is working with each other.
Ben, you're up.
What's up, y'all? Congratulations, good stuff. My question's for you, Gabe. I've heard, you know, we've all sat, especially us that got out early, have sat through all these tribals and pretty much heard you say the same thing at every one, where it's like, just not me, I'm the GOAT, all that stuff. And I've also heard you say things like, oh, the jury might be bitter. I think that you would find that to be opposite of the case. I think there's a lot of people here that are looking for a reason to vote for you. What we're looking for is you to show moments of the game where you like held some agency post-merge. You did what we couldn't, so we're proud of you.
So my agency was kind of based around the hands that you're dealt. I didn't choose be on the swap. I didn't choose for people to maybe not want to work with me. And I got to the swap tribe and I made all the bonds with everyone. If we've talked strategy, you probably heard me say, tell me a name. And that was really based on trying to see who you guys want to vote for. Not just tell me a name, it's based on who you want out. And I was kind of using that information. I talked to everyone, because in this game, when you're playing from the bottom and you don't have that top agency, you have to just survive every round.
I respect that, and you did what we could, so congratulations.
All right, Jaleesa, you're up.
First, congratulations to both of you, and Gabe, it's all love.
Thank you.
My question is for you. You worked really hard all day, clawed your way to the top 2. It's a fairly long day, and just like very tiring. So I'm just curious as to why is this important to you, and what would this win mean for you?
Oh man, this is important to me and tired. Honestly, it sounds like crazy. Like I wanted to suffer in my life. I told Manfred I'm adopted. I was adopted when I was 3 months old. I have a lot of survivor's guilt about my siblings that are back in Guatemala, and the life that I get to live here is like so drastically different from the life they live there. So to doing this, I need to suffer a little to make up for the blessings that I was given. That's why I say grateful Gabe in the beginning, because I'm just grateful to be here, and that's kind of the attitude I took. I'm grateful to be here in life because my life could be so much different. So it's about suffering and paying my dues for living a blessed life, honestly.
All right, Timmy, you're up.
First, congrats again to you both. My question is for Sunshine. You made it to the end of this game with 0 votes cast against you, but your actions led to a butterfly effect of a lot of us on the jury being voted out. At every chance I had to work with you, I've tried. So I'm curious as to why I should vote for you, or why do you think I should vote for you?
I held a lot of different secrets to my heart, like just to myself the entire game. Things that could have blown up in people's faces and backfired. I was right there when Manfredi found the idol. I was right there. I told Paige where to get that the clock thing. I said, hey, chuck out the snacks. We found that together. I knew that the entire game. Nobody else knew about that. I held everything to myself that could danger somebody that I'd wanted to work with. They had trust in me the whole entire time. That's why my name never came up, because they knew that like they could trust what I was telling them.
All right, next up is Jasmine.
First off, congrats. Woo! You guys are final 2. That is so lit, so congrats. So my question is to you, Gabe. First off, there's no beef. I'm so confused. Where do you feel like that, like, okay, purple's officially not with me at all. I'm going to rock with green this whole way until I make it to the end. When did you feel like we turned on you in a sense?
It wasn't like a certain point. It was more about the vibes. It's more like I constantly felt like I was having to pull people into conversations. People weren't really pulling me into conversations. When they weren't like, it just felt like no one was kind of being upfront. So it was kind of a culmination of, look, people, and I'm ending up on the wrong vote. I'm being left out of vote. So it's like, I took the hint, you know what I'm saying? I took the hint that maybe I wasn't maybe on the bottom, and I just had to move accordingly based on that, because at the end of the day, like, I wanted to save myself, and I wanted to put myself farther in the game.
All right, next up is Robin.
All right, congratulations, y'all. Sunshine, why should you get my vote?
I think that I should get your vote, because I know that we started off together and we never really like talk strategy too much throughout the game, but there were times that like your name was brought up that like we switched to vote from you going home and other people going, and like you were pretty sheltered throughout like the core people that I was working with, and like I made sure that like you were pretty sheltered on our end.
All right, next up is Ryan.
Gentlemen, gotta reiterate, congratulations, as everybody has said. This is 2/3 of our final 3, right? This is the coolest thing in the world to see the 2 of you there. I want to say congratulations. Also, Gabe, very well timed bomb there with the private investigator. Had no idea. Sold me on the DJ bid. Very well done.
I am a DJ. I just want to say I do both. I'm a private investigator during the day, and then I DJ at night.
Okay, so PI DJ.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Love
that's
that.
me.
That should be it.
But my question right now is geared towards Sunshine. Sunny Sunshine, my dude. Since the moment we got here this morning, it was maximum vibes from you and I want to hear how you navigated this game. You know, a lot of people in the jury, you know, they saw that we worked very closely together from minute 1. I like to say, man, that even people who aren't heroes can sometimes be heroic. So you didn't have to be the hero, but what were some of your moments that you really felt that you dictated and helped you get to this position in the final 2?
So when it came down to the schoolyard pick'em, one of the moves that I did was I picked Gabe on my tribe. I asked Gabe, I said, hey Gabe, who are you close with on purple? He said, Jasmine. I said, all right, we're not picking Jasmine. We're gonna take Emma, because if we lose, we have a vote. But everything that we did, like pick'em wise, was so strategic. Like me sending you over to Manfred's trap, I knew that you were the target, that they already had 3 votes going on you that night. So I knew that like sending you that way, that you were already going home. Like you were the biggest threat, like challenge wise, everything. Like you were well liked, everything. Like Timmy, you destroyed the game. So like I had to play these things so strategic, and like I had to make strategic moves that would benefit myself down the road.
Well said. All right, next up is Manfred.
Once again, congratulations to you both. Sunshine, my question is for you. You were just touching about at the end how you're making strategic moves, and I want to hear more about that. Just because I feel like in our alliance of 5, us 3 and you 2, I feel like it was us throwing out all the names, and then you were just going along with the vote. So I want to hear about some moves that you made on your own and initiatives that you took.
So the whole Paige thing at the end, like you knew about her, and that's why you played your idol. So that was a move that I did that saved you, that ended up getting out Ryan. It was one of the biggest challenge pieces in this entire game. I didn't vote for Ryan because Ryan was close with me the entire game. I voted for Paige because Paige had a stellar game herself.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, to close us out is Paige.
Alright, congrats guys. It was an honor. So I get to ask a question to both of you, and I'm actually gonna ask you the same question. So I wanna know from each of you, tell me something you did or information you knew that I didn't.
Alright, so when Manfred had gotten the idol, we both saw it at the same time, and we said we have to keep you as far away as we can from this. So I held that to my heart, knowing that he had the idol the whole entire time for the merge at that point. So like I held a lot of things to myself that like I knew could jeopardize other people's games, but when would be the right time to do it? And unfortunately, I had to let him know about yours because I knew that we were coming after your Manfred at that moment.
So I think what I knew was pretty much how I pretty much knew all the dynamics and how tight us three were. We made a final three pretty much as soon as we merged, and I kind of stuck to it. But then at the same time, everyone else, you know, Manfred offered me a final three. I tried to make a final three, Robinette, and I pretty much just, you know, people were telling me what they wanted. I was kind of just back and forth and back, just moving accordingly based on it. So I just knew that I was tight with, I made the bonds, and I was tight with everyone, and I knew that each one of them were trying to include me in their final three, whether they thought I was a GOAT and that they could beat me in the end. And that's what I did.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
All right, jury, thank you for the questions. As you figure out who you're going to cast your vote for tonight, Sunshine and Gabe, I'm going to give you each a final chance to tell the jury why you deserve the title of Sole Survivor. And Sunshine, you can start.
All right, so we all started the same trip at the same exact time at 6 o'clock this morning. Some of the things that I brought to the game were on the strategic level. I brought base paint. I wanted to bring the morale up in the camp. I brought snacks. I wanted to feed everybody. I wanted to be like, hey, like we need this guy. Like I wanted to be like, just because it's a fast-paced game, you don't know how everyone's going to be reacting right off the rip, but if you can provide right up the rip, your name's not going to get written down. Like right up to the first few votes, like I established like who I thought that I could work with, because I even mentioned the page, like when we first came back, I was just like, yo, like I felt like the black sheep, like nobody, like I was always like just kind of walking in on conversations at the beginning, like I was kind of feeling left out like from the get-go. I honestly thought I was gonna be like the first boot, second boot, that I'd be sitting over there at like 7:15 just watching you guys play Survivor all day, and like I'm over here. It's just like, it's an amazing feeling, and like, I don't know, man.
All right, Gabe, you're up.
You know, so this game kind of went for me the way, you know, my life has kind of gone for me. I feel like I get underestimated a lot. People kind of like to write me off in the beginning, and I just gotta find my footing. You know, I played with the hand that I was dealt. You know, I would have loved to play the most perfect mastermind strategic game, have all the agency in the world, but I played with the hand I was dealt. So I did the best I could based on that. A lot of it was luck too, you know what I'm saying? All these things have kind of gone my way, and on just the same way my life has gone, you know. Little things kind of fall into place. I have some setbacks, but I find my footing and I keep going.
All right, thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Gabe, for those statements. Jury, you are now going to cast the final vote for who you want to win Survivor Philadelphia Season 3. It is time to vote. Amir, you're up first.
I don't know who to vote for. I genuinely not. I don't know who to vote for. This is what my heart's telling me to do. One last time.
Bro, I'm proud of you. I think you're the underdog coming into the night too. But your final tribal was very impressive, and you were able to find a hole in the green wall that none of us could figure out. So let's go, buddy. Purple gang.
I'm so proud of you. You deserve this.
Wow. This is a tough one.
Congrats, well deserved. I mean, he played clever. He played brilliantly, and he's got a great story too. Boom, tribe dead.
Here we go. Who's gonna win Survivor? Gabe, Sunshine, I think you both played phenomenal games. In the spirit of Philadelphia and the Eagles, hungry dogs run faster.
He played way harder than I thought he was playing. Kudos to him. I hope he wins.
All right. Sunshine, you made a lot of strategic moves. You were always scheming. I loved playing with you. Thanks for a wild ride.
All right, for the final time, I will go tally the votes. All right, it has been a 14-hour day here at Survivor Philadelphia Season 3. Now, the theme of this season has been passing time, waiting for your moment. You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer because these votes will not be read until we've arrived back in the United States. I'll see you there.
They're in Philly, not Fiji. God, the votes!
All right, we are here live to read the votes for either Sunshine or Gabe to be crowned the winner of Survivor Philadelphia Now or Never. This has been a fantastic day. I am so glad that all of you opened yourselves up to this opportunity and put yourselves fully into this game, into this present moment. With that being said, I will read the votes. First vote, Sunshine. 1 vote, Sunshine. Gabe. It's 1 vote, Sunshine, 1 vote, Gabe. Sunshine. That's 2 votes, Sunshine, 1 vote, Gabe. Gabe. That's 2 votes, Sunshine, 2 votes, Gabe. Sunshine. That's 3 votes, Sunshine, 2 votes, Gabe. Gabe. Tied again. 3 votes, Sunshine, 3 votes, Gabe. Sunshine. That's 4 votes, Sunshine, 3 votes, Gabe. Gabe, we're tied again. 4 votes, Sunshine, 4 votes, Gabe, 1 vote left. It all comes down to this.
Now or never. It's now or never.
The winner of Survivor Philadelphia, Now or Never, is Sunshine.
I can't believe that just happened. The whole entire day has been absolutely wild. And I just knew that I wanted to kind of incorporate how I am as a server into the game, as in catering to people's needs, trying to see if I can help benefit them and just stay on everybody's good side.
Yeah, no, we're good.
I honestly thought it would sting harder to lose. But I think just the way my day is gone, the fact that I even made it here feels like a freaking miracle. I was part of pretty much every tribal council. I voted every round. It was easy to just get lost in the game and feel like you're really playing on an island in Fiji, so I had so much fun.
Oh my god, amazing.
Okay. You congratulations. I should have listened.
All right, Sunshine. $300 grand prize in honor of our 3rd season. What are you going to do with it?
No idea yet. Time is now, so we got to figure out what we're going to do with this.
Congrats.
Same time tomorrow?